Hello everyone, good morning all. How are you? Hope you all are fine. So let's start the study. We already started chapter number 5, our occupation. In this chapter I already took 3 lectures, 3 sessions, and you have seen 3 videos which is based on occupation, but taking a recap is a part of my habit, so we will take a quick recap. Whatever we learnt in previous lectures, we will take a quick recap. Okay, so yes, parents are working for a job and all the parents are doing something. And that work will give us money. We can get the money, we can earn the money. It converts into a job or an occupation, and occupation is our daily activity. Which we are performing for money. And occupation is a work that person does, right? So in this category, in my previous lecture I already made you learn so many names. I already told you that it is not necessary to a person who will in the same job. It is not necessary to your papa that he will follow your grandfather's job. No. So we prepared that list. We prepared the list of the so many occupation. In that we already learnt about the doctors, nurse, chemist, farmer, teacher, and the tailor, barber, and so on, and so many more occupations, right? So now today we are going to start learning from your book. And we will start with farming. Right? So today we will learn in the farming. Okay, so whatever is written in your book, first I will read for you, then I will explain to you. Okay, so once again I am going to start. Farming. Yes, farming is the main occupation in our country. About 70% of Indian people live in villages. They are farmers. They grow many types of crops such as food, grains, pulses, vegetables, cotton, jute, fruit, sugarcane, and spices. Right? A farmer needs flat land and fertile soil to grow crops. Farmer needs flat land and fertile soil to grow crops. He also needs water to irrigate fields. This water comes from canal, tubewell, wells, and tanks. I will explain you only this wala paragraph, beta. Right? So I read out whatever is written in your book. Now we will understand what is the meaning of farming. Right? So it is very much correct written over here in your book that farming is the main occupation in our country. Yes, farming is the main occupation of our country. India is a very big country. India is a very huge country, and we Indians the most India is the most major agriculture country. India is the most major. I am pressing on this word, major agriculture. Major agriculture country in all over the world. So what is the speciality of our country? We are the major agriculture country in all over the world, and whatever population we have, 20% of that population, 20% of our country's population are doing the farming beta. What they are doing? They are doing the farming, and most of the people, 70 to 60% of the population, they are living in the village. 60 to 70% of our population, they are living in village. They are living in village. Right? So when we will discuss about our country's agriculture, dear students, pay attention over here. When we will discuss about our country's agriculture, so it is necessary for me to make you learn, to explain you about the entire process of agriculture which we Indians, which the farmers of the Indian are following. Right? So here first we will discuss about the agriculture. Here we will discuss about the agriculture. Agriculture is the what I can say, agriculture is the biggest occupation in our country. 70% of our country's population are doing the agriculture. They are the farmers. They are growing the crops. So it is very necessary to us to discuss first about the agriculture. And in your book also it is given on first page, first paragraph. Okay, so my dear student, agriculture is the main occupation which the Indian farmers are following. Right? And progress of any country, it's completely depends on agriculture and the industries. These two pillars are the strong pillars of a country. These two pillars are the strongest pillars of the country. First one is agriculture, and second one is the industries, or we can say the related function of the agriculture. Right? So first we will discuss about the agriculture. Right? So I can say that I already made you learn that 70% of population they are doing the agriculture, they are doing the farming, and I already told you that progress of a country, it depends on the agriculture. Okay, so first we will understand the Indian agriculture. Right? So first we will understand the Indian agriculture. So what is Indian agriculture? What is exactly a Indian agriculture? When you will hear this word agriculture, what is click in your mind? What thoughts come in your mind? When you will hear this word agriculture, what thoughts will starts coming in your mind? What question will come in your mind? What clicks you over here in your mind? Huh? Have you heard this word agriculture before the learning of this chapter? Most of the students didn't hear this word agriculture before the chapter. So it is my duty to make you learn all about the Indian agriculture. We can say Indian agriculture means जो भारत में जो खेती होती है ना बेटा, जो फार्मिंग होती है, we will discuss about all those points. Okay, so when we will discuss about the Indian culture, first thing that clicks in our mind is that rain. Okay, suppose I will give you a small example. If you wants to do planting, right? So everybody has the small garden in front of the house, or if we don't have this garden, then definitely we are using the small vase, we are putting some soil, and we will buy the small plants from the nursery. In our city, in our town, there is a nursery, there is a big nursery in front of celebration shop. So we can buy the plants from there. Then what we will do? In that nursery you can get the vase also. आपको वहाँ पर गमले भी मिलेंगे. Then what you will do first? If you want to do planting at your home, what are the requirements? Suppose if you have a garden, suppose if you have a small garden, so what is the first requirement of your garden? First requirement of your garden is that garden should be flat. That land of your garden should be flat. It is same written over here. A farmer needs a flat land. As like if you want to do planting in your garden, that you need a land, right? If you have a small place, if you have a small area in front of garden, in front of your house, you can use as a garden. So but it should be a flat. It should be a flat surface. No ubad khabad, no ऊंचा नीचा, no आड़ा तिरछा, no कंकड़ पत्थर and all, no stone, no bricks, no sand, nothing. So you need a flat land, right? Then what you will do first? You will start digging. आप गड्ढा खोदना शुरू करते हो ना, you start digging. Then what you will do? You will take out the wrapper. एक पॉलीथिन में आता है ना प्लांट नर्सरी से. So you will take out that wrapper and you will keep that plant in that dig. And what you will do? फिर आप क्या करते हैं? फिर आप उसके आसपास उसको मिट्टी से फिल कर देते हैं. Then what you will do? You will put the water. You will put the water. And putting water in a plant, this is your daily routine. It should be there. If you will not put the water in the plant, then how your plant will grow? Without water, can your plant grow? No. So, when we will discuss about Indian agriculture, when we will discuss about the Indian agriculture, Indian agriculture. When we will discuss about the Indian agriculture. So, what are the points it should come in your mind? First, flat land. First, flat land. If a farmer wants to grow the crops, so it is necessary to a farmer that he has the flat land. He has the flat surface, flat land. This is the number one. This is the number one. Now, second, can you have a plant without soil? Have you seen any plant without soil? Whether it is in the vase or whether it is in the garden, have you seen any plant without soil? No. So what is the second requirement? Second requirement is soil. Second requirement for farming, soil. Now this question should click is in your mind that what kind of soil must be there for getting the good crops. There are तो so many kinds of soil. पहाड़ पर भी मिट्टी होती है मैम, पर पहाड़ों पर क्या क्रॉप्स आती है, फसल आती है? नहीं, मिट्टी तो वहां पर भी होती है. But that soil is good for the crop. No. So soil is necessary for a crop, but that soil should be proper fertile. वो मिट्टी जो है ना बेटा, फर्टाइल मीन्स उपजाऊ. जो सॉइल होती है ना, ये फर्टाइल होनी चाहिए. मतलब अगर हमने उसमें कुछ लगाया है तो वो बहुत अच्छे से बढ़ना चाहिए और हमें 1 का 10 मिलना चाहिए. सपोज हमने अगर मान लीजिए कि 1 कुंटल गेहूं के बीज खेत में लगाए हैं, ठीक है, तो हमें उन 1 क्विंटल गेहूं के बदले में कम से कम 2 या 2 से ज़्यादा क्विंटल गेहूं का क्रॉप मिलना चाहिए बदले में. So we can in a position to say like that yes, this soil is very good for wheat. This soil is very good for rice. This soil is very good for sugarcane. This soil is very good for cotton. See beta, every place has the different kinds of soil. Every place has the different kinds of soil, right? See, every place has the different kind of climate, different type of weather. As like that, every place has the different type of soil. हर जगह की अपनी अलग मिट्टी होती है. जैसे हर सबका एक ही ऑक्यूपेशन नहीं होता है. एवरीबडी इज नॉट डूइंग द सेम वर्क, द सेम जॉब, द सेम ऑक्यूपेशन. एज लाइक दैट every place has the different kind of soil. Every place has the different fertile soil. Some soil is good for wheat, but it is not necessary is that is good for rice also. अगर कोई सॉइल, कोई मिट्टी व्हीट गेहूं के लिए अच्छी है तो ये ज़रूरी नहीं कि वो राइस के लिए भी अच्छी हो. ये ज़रूरी नहीं कि वो शुगर कैन के लिए भी अच्छी हो. ये ज़रूरी नहीं कि वो कॉटन के लिए अच्छी हो. ये ज़रूरी नहीं कि वो जूट के लिए अच्छी हो. सो डिफरेंट प्लेस has the different kinds of soil, and the different kinds of soil is completely depends on the crops. Some soil is good for rice, some kinds of soil is good for wheat, some is good for sugarcane, some is good for cotton, right? Okay, understand? Hope you understand better. Now, third thing is climate. Third thing is climate. What is the mean by climate? Have you heard this word? Yes, you heard this word so many times. Climate. Climate means what? Climate means weather. Climate means weather. Okay, climate means the weather. How is the weather of that particular place? It is an hot area, it is an cool area, it is an cloudy area. So climate also plays a very important role to get the good crops. Climate, yes, climate means the weather, the मौसम. Okay, when we will talk about the Khargone climate. So what kind of climate we have in Khargone or nearby our Khargone? Hot. The climate of Khargone area is hot. That's why we are getting the cotton and the groundnut in our soil. That is the reason, beta. This is the climate of Khargone. So we can get the cotton and the groundnut. So we can get the cotton and groundnut. And this, because of this climate, the soil of our place is good for cotton and groundnut. Understand? Hope you understand well. Okay. Now let's see what is number 4. Number 4. Number 4 is very important. It is what I wrote over here. Irrigation. Number 4 is irrigation. Have you heard this word irrigation? आपने पहले इस वर्ड को irrigation को सुना है क्या? Do you know the meaning of this word irrigation? हाँ, in Hindi we can call सिंचाई के साधन, sources of irrigation. Irrigation करना means watering करना. आप when you will do the planting at your home in your small garden, then what you will do first, you will put the water into the plant. As like you, the farmers also do the irrigation in their fields. As like us, the farmers also do the irrigation in their fields for getting good crops. For getting good crops. Beta, this chapter occupation is have so many information. This chapter has so many information which we can learn, which we can understand. This topic, Indian agriculture. Indian agriculture is a very what I can say, we can learn in a very big manner. It's a very huge platform. We can learn so many things when we will talk about the Indian agriculture, na beta. We can learn so many things from this chapter. Right? So, when we will talk about the Indian agriculture, these are the most 4 points we always should in our mind. First one is a farmer required a flat land for farming. Second is soil. It is necessary to have the fertile soil. Soil should be very proper, very good for that particular crops. Third is the climate. Climate also play an important role to get the good crops. Right? And the last, irrigation. Irrigation, watering. It is also play an important role. Okay. So, when we will learn about the Indian irrigation, है ना? When we will learn about the Indian irrigation. So, what is the first question is in your mind? What should click first? Irrigation, so I already told you that watering, पानी डालना. But see, you can to put water by using bucket or mug in your plant, but a farmer can do as like you? A farmer can do as like you. He can put the water by using the bucket in the huge place, in a big place, in a big field. He can do like that. No, he can't do like that. So what he will use? What he will use? See beta, before few years ago, means this is the modern time. I am not talking today's time. I am not talking today's time. I am talking in early time. पुराने समय में जो फार्मिंग थी, इट इज फार्मिंग में जो इरिगेशन था ना बेटा, इट इज कंप्लीटली डिपेंड्स ऑन रेन ओनली. It's completely depends on rain only. So for irrigation, what is the main source of irrigation? So the rain is the main source of irrigation. What is the main source of the irrigation? Yes, rain. Rain is the main source of irrigation. Right? Nowadays we are having so many facilities, not only our homes but in our fields only. But when we will talk before 20, 30 or 40 years ago, that time only the rain is the main source of irrigation. Only the rain is the main source of water. Only the rain. We all depended on rain only. There is no any other source to get water. That time there was no any other source to get the water. To get the water. Okay. So yes, for irrigation, rain is the main source of water. But nowadays we are not completely depends on rain only. See, we are to always depends on rain only. Everybody is depends on rain only. But that time we did not have the proper source to collect the water. जो पुराना समय था ना बेटा, we all completely depends on rain only. उस समय तो हम सिर्फ और सिर्फ बारिश पर डिपेंड करते थे. But nowadays we all are depends on the rain only. But now we learned how we can collect the water. जब बारिश होगी तो उस बारिश के पानी को हमको कैसे इकट्ठा करना है और साल भर कैसे यूटिलाइज करना है, ये प्रोसेस हम लोग सीख चुके हैं. ये सारी जो प्रोसेस है ना बेटा, ये हम सीख चुके हैं. That's why nowadays irrigation is not only depends on rain. We have so many other sources to get irrigation, to get water in our fields. So what are they? They are tubewells and wells from the rain, we have some more sources to get irrigation, to get water in our fields. पुराने समय में तो farmers are completely depends on the rain only. Whole year they were praying to the God, oh God, please help me this year. क्या बोलते थे? Oh God, please help me, इस साल बहुत अच्छी बारिश हो, so I can only get the good crop. But situation is completely changed. Nowadays we all are not depending on rain only. We are तो completely depends on rain only. बेटा बारिश से बढ़कर कुछ भी नहीं है. लेकिन we take out some ways. We find out some more ways. We find out some other ways to get irrigation. And the name of that sources are tube well, well, canals, small tanks, and etc. Right? So today we will discuss this much only. Today we will discuss this much only. Okay. So what topic? Today what I explained to you, once again I will take the small recap. Okay, today we discuss about the farming. Whatever I wrote over here on the smart board, dear students, no need to write in your notebooks. I wrote for explanation only, to make you explain, right? So today we will discuss about the farming, right? So points to be remember. How many points come out from this discussion? Whatever I discuss with you, whatever I discuss among you, how many points come out? Point number 1, India is a largest agriculture country in all over the world. What points come out from this discussion? First one is the India is the biggest, India is the largest agriculture country in all over the world. Second, progress of any country, it's depends on agriculture. Point number 2, the progress of any country, it depends on agriculture. किसी भी देश की जो प्रोग्रेस है ना बेटा, वो एग्रीकल्चर पर डिपेंड करती है, राइट? पॉइंट नंबर 3, 70% ऑफ इंडियन people are doing farming. 70% of people of India, they are the farmers. They are doing farming. Farming is the main occupation of 70% of the population of India, right? And when we will talk about the farming, number 4, what are the requirements when we will do the farming? So first one is flat land. First one is flat land. Then good soil. Good soil, अच्छी मिट्टी. Then third, climate. What kind of climate has that place? It is a hot place, it is a cold place. What kind of climate has that place? And then irrigation. And then irrigation. And India, irrigation is depends on rain. Rain is the main source of water. Rain is the main source of water in India. Right. So today we learnt this much only. Whatever we discuss, these 5 points come out from the discussion. I am going to read for you. First one is, India is the largest agriculture country in all over the world. Keep this point. Point number 1 is in your mind. Number 2, progress of any country, it depends on agriculture and the industries. Right? This is point number 2, progress of any country, it depends on the agriculture. Point number 3, 70% of Indian people are doing farming. How much percent of the people, how much percent of the population they are doing the farming? 70%. Number 4, what kind of land, what kind of surface, how many things are needed, are required for farming? So things are flat land, plain surface, है ना? That surface should have the good soil and the weather, the climate, मौसम वहाँ का, and irrigation. And in India, we are completely depends on rain, but nowadays we have some more sources to get irrigation. We have some many more sources to get irrigation. Sources such as canals, tube wells, small tanks and many more. Right? So whatever I wrote over here, no, you should write in your notebook. You should write in your notebook. So I am not in front of the board, so you can take the screenshot. Otherwise, if you don't want to write, then remember in your mind. Remember all these points in your mind. If you are not interested to write, no issue, no problem. But my dear students, please keep all these points is in your mind. Why I am telling you to note down all these things? Because we cannot keep so many things in our small mind. Our brain is very small. So बहुत सारी चीज़ें याद करने में हमें परेशानी होती है. So we can forget easily. हम भूल भी सकते हैं. That's why I told you, you can write So it is sufficient learning for today. When we will meet tomorrow, we will discuss on irrigation. What is irrigation? What are the sources of irrigation? And how we are going through with the irrigation. We will discuss many more points in my next lecture. Right? So till then, bye bye. Have a nice day. Keep learning. Keep watching. Bye.